All right, let's do it. They are, I think, using the name Giannis, Chris. They're playing the power forward.
That's right. They're at power forward. They're using Giannis to kind of confuse you and take you off your game.
So I don't think I want to use the Kings then.
On the floor for the visiting Detroit Pistons. At power forward, Marvin Bagley III. At center, James Wiseman. At shooting guard, Jaden Ivey. And stand up and make some noise.
Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. Cunningham and Ivey are the backcourt pair. Marvin Bagley is out there with James Wiseman, and it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. And for the Heat, Lowry and Hero are the guard set. Bam Adebayo is out there with MP, and it's Butler in at the small forward position. MP, that one's good. Ooh, you gotta love the optimism of opening day, Smitty. Every team is undefeated.
I love it. Blue sky, a world of possibilities. You can feel the excitement, not just among the players, but the coaches and fans as well.
Outside Butler, the three is up. And Lowry with the bucket on the assist from Butler.
Over the years, Kyle Lowry has become a volume three-point shooter. You see why with these results.
Ivey passes to Cunningham. Back to Ivey. Shoots over Hero. And his first shot of the game, no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Butler against Cunningham. Misses in close. And here's Detroit. It's a 5-point game. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
And something Ivey continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
For Cade Cunningham, his sophomore season proved to be very challenging.
Yes, it was, B.A. Going down with a season-ending injury just as he was reaching a new level. But young guys, they bounce back.
Now here's Adebayo. Yep, count it. Lowry's got 5.
Not many bigs have Bam Adebayo's vision. Just another reason this coaching staff trusts him with the ball.
And here's Wiseman. Back to Cunningham. Five on the clock. To the paint. Here's Bagley. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
I like how poised Cunningham is. Good at running pick and rolls and finding passing lanes.
Hero outside. Inside, Adebayo. Finished off by Adebayo.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
The Pistons have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Cunningham on the wing. Up and over Lowry. And it's Cunningham missing. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They lead by 4 to the inside. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Wiseman. Bogdanovich against Hero. Out to Bagley. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Smitty, you look at the Pistons. Miami's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Setting the floor for the Pistons. Durant out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovich. Then it's Monte Morris. And it's Cunningham in at the point. Here's Morris. And that one's good.
Tremendous individual play. I mean, challenging the heart of that defense.
Hero outside. Pass to MP. Some solid defense from Stewart.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it. What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. Inside, Jimmy Bucket.
Wow, the strength of Jimmy Butler fends off defenders well when he goes up to score.
Detroit shooting around 35% from the field so far. Cunningham finds Bogdanovich. Here's Duren. Stewart outside. Just 5 on the clock. Fires at the elbow. And it's Cunningham missing.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Hero against Stewart. Pass to Richardson. The drive by MP. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Oh, there's the alley. And finished off by Stewart.
Wow, Stewart goes up and comes down hard, not allowing for any interference on the alley-oop.
Hero for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Here's Duren. Pass to Morris. From the top of the key. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
As tough as they come, Jimmy Butler. What does he bring to this team, Smitty?
B.A. heart and the way he competes.
So it's Miami going into the break up 12. They just can't.
Miami Heat, 45. The Pistons, 33.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You look at Kyle Lowry, he's been playing really well.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. Bam Adebayo is out there with MP. And it's Richardson in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
A focused individual. Hero's not going to let a little contact affect his shot.
Richardson against Cunningham. Outside Bagley. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Hero outside. Beyond the arc. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Adebayo's got 3 assists in the game. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Trailing by 17. Pulls up at the elbow. Nice touch by Cunningham inside.
I love Cade Cunningham taking what the defense gives him, making the most of a mid-range opening.
Here's Butler. Uses the glass on the layup. Butler's got his second basket.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Well, Grant, the pace that the Heat like to play is a little slower compared to other teams.
Yeah, B.A. More methodical, definitely. They don't just jack up shots and run quick plays. They're very patient, and they look for the best scoring options.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Pass to Bogdanovich. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Bagley passes to Wiseman. Gets some space and buries the jumper. Wiseman's got 6 points. Here's Richardson. MP outside. And we heard some coaches saying the league punishes retaliation, and that might even encourage players to instigate. Grant, do you think he's got a point?
You know, B.A., I think he does. I mean, if guys are creating a dust-up to try to get opposing star players thrown out, the officials cannot reward that.
Smitty, when you look at the Heat bench, there's been one constant presence for years now.
B.A., his name is Erik Spoelstra. He's been pacing that sideline since 2008. That's a rarity these days. It speaks to the success Coach Spo has had there.
And the Heat making a change here. Lowry's checked in. Duren, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's MP. The Pistons clear it. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, talking about his all-star week, Coach Erik Spoelstra said, it's hard to describe Jimmy Butler until you actually feel him between the 4 lines. He is a supreme elite competitor, one of the ultimate competitors in his profession. His only...
Well, the Pistons shooting 41% in this game. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Cunningham and Ivey are the backcourt pair. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Wiseman in at the 5 spot. Hero for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats from Miami?
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
When Tyler Hero gets it going, as he has tonight, he can score in bunches.
Here's Ivey. And he banks in the layup.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's MP. That shot off the mark. Ooh, good D by Bagley. Well, it's going to take something special now to get him back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem likely.
And an emphatic jam on the lob.
The skill guard Cunningham has a fantastic feel for when his teammates are uncovered.
MP finds Adebayo, and they pick up 2.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Ivey outside. Here's Wiseman. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Adebayo, that's good.
This is a shot Bam's developed. That little floater.
Now Cunningham. Pass to Bogdanovich. Now here's Wiseman. Over Adebayo. And it's Wiseman missing.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Back to Butler. And he makes it on the layup. And the Heat lead by 18.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Back to Wiseman. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Lowry. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Stolen by Hero. Up ahead. And Lowry with the basket on the assist by Hero. Hero's got 3 assists in the game. Ivy passes to Cunningham. Now here's Wiseman. Now Ivy. He's guarded by Hero. Ivy with the ball. Cunningham outside. Shot clock at 6. To stop the drought. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Heat.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And what a huge performance it was for Kyle Lowry.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense. One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Ivy's shot is off. And it's the Heat with the ball. Butler passes to MP. Rebound Detroit.
Great anticipation defensively. I love it.
So no problem for Miami as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports coverage of the NBA. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Lowry and Hero are the guard set. MP is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. And for Boston, Horford at the 4 with Porzingis at the 5. The star wing pair, it's Brown and Tatum outside. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. Well, Grant, going into these back-to-back games, do you think coaches are more conscious of the disbursement of minutes in the first game?
You know, they have an idea of the total number of minutes they want their superstar in over the 2-day period. But it really comes down to how this first game goes.
Butler passes to Hero. Back to Butler. Pass to Lowry from the arc. The rebound, Celtics. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Yeah, and the defense was there, but Hero is just so good at nailing contested shots.
Lowry against Holiday. Outside Porzingis. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. It's been a career of ups and downs for Porzingis, but he seems to have found himself now, Doris.
Well, let's think about the start of his career with the New York organization. He was off to a tremendous start. Then the injury sets in, and obviously there's a physical and mental battle you've got to overcome. But boy, now that he's moved on, he is starting to become a force.
And here's Brown for 3. He can't hit that time. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Hero right side. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Hero's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
To the middle. Here's Horford. Another shot. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Butler passes to MP. Lowry outside. Pass to Butler. MP right side. 17-foot shot on the way. Rebounded by the Celtics. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Brown. Here's Porzingis. They shoot again. And the layup is good. Porzingis has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well, you want Kristaps Porzingis to insert himself off the rebounding aspect. Go to the offensive board and cash in.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Grant, the resiliency and determination of the Heat, not to be underestimated.
Well, B.A., last season became just the 2nd 8th seed in NBA history to advance to the finals. And Jimmy Butler said it. We don't care if you pick us to win. We never have. We never will.
And for the Celtics, Grant, when it comes to something like rebounding, it's a total team effort.
Well, it's part of their personnel strategy, B.A. Get wings and guards that have length and toughness, which allows them to control the glass and switch just about everything defensively. Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
MP drives in, and MP throws it down.
Well, this guy is a champion, and Kyle Lowry understands how to move the basketball.
And it's Tatum with the ball for Boston. Trailing by 2. Here's Mikhailuk. He's guarded by Martin. The shot by Mikhailuk, no good.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
Here's White. And he dunks it down.
Well, this is who we know Derek White is. Excellent anticipation defensively. And what does he do? He makes sure his teammate gets an opportunity.
Down low. Here's Lowry. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Goes to
MP's got 3 assists now in this one. White, the pass to Mikhailuk. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
first personal foul.
Doris, you think about how the
Substitution on the court.
pass to Hero. 3-pointer. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
White and Brown are the 2 and the 3. Porzingis is the 4 with Horford at the 5. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. That's the Boston 5. White, the pass to Porzingis. Clock at 6. Holiday against Hero. And Holiday, here we go. No good there. For Miami, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Adebayo passes to MP. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
For Boston, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Here's Holiday. Rebound by the Heat. MP's got 4 rebounds in the game. Butler passes to MP. Here's Adebayo. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
The Celtics shooting poorly, just 30% so far. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Brown passes to White. 6 to shoot. To stop the run. And it's Miami with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Richardson finds MP. Soft touch off the glass. MP's got 8.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Holiday against Hero. The offensive rebound. And here's Horford for 3. Hey, Horford from range.
Well, the incredible shooting touch of Al Horford. He added that range game during his time in Atlanta.
And Grant, you look at the longevity of Horford's career. He's done a great job reinventing himself.
You know, B.A., he added the 3 to his game once he hit 30. And that has extended his career by changing how he plays. He still can be an X factor on any given night.
Holiday passes to Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first half. Knocked loose. And stolen by Adebayo. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Jaylen Brown has shown steady development over his career. He said, quote, every year presents different challenges. I think that's the fun part about basketball, that it's not the same. You got to be flexible, you got to be durable, and you have to be able to grow with the game. Brian?
Allie, he keeps getting better and better. Thanks for that. Good stuff. And the Celtics call time here after years of dynasties and predictable NBA Finals matchups. Doris, we've now entered an era of unprecedented parity.
We have BA, and it's an...
Through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Heat out in front, up by 5. And don't go away.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, the Celtics 29, the Heat 34.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Here's Lowry. Setting the floor for the Heat. Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. Bam Adebayo is out there with MP. And it's Lowry in at the point. Here's Holiday. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Holiday is such a gritty player. Holiday fights for 2 there inside.
Miami has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Lowry. And here's MP. The shot comes out. Nice D from Horford. Tatum on the drive. Some solid defense from Butler.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
On the wing, MP. Butler taking his time here. Hero finds Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. 2 points. That one goes. And the Heat lead by 5.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Holiday passes to Horford. Now here's Brown. Here's Tatum. 7 points in the game. And the 3 off target. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Butler on the wing. Back to Lowry. On the wing, MP. Outside Butler. Pulls it in from the elbow. Butler right to the heart.
Now this is his confidence. This is his sweet spot. The mid-range for Jimmy Butler, that's money.
And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. 7-point differential. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Oh, they get a hand on it. And out of bounds, the Heat will take it.
Miami ball.
White, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. And Miami also making a switch. Richardson's checked in for Lowry. For Miami, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. To the paint. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Adebayo. MP's got 12 points.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Holiday with the ball. Hero picks him up. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Yeah, a versatile player. Hero is terrific at sensing when his guys are open.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Brown can't hit.
Excellent job of closing out on that 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
And the call will be against Derek White. To the inside. Here's Tatum. Oh, look at Tatum going to work inside.
Now that mid-range jumper is so on point. Jason Tatum is a 3-level scorer.
Porzingis is the 4 with Horford at the 5. The star wing pair. It's Brown and Tatum outside. And it's Holiday in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. And here's Brown. Holiday with the ball. Pass to Porzingis. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Well, this is where Porzingis thrives. He is shot ready on the catch.
Butler on the wing. Now Adebayo over Horford. And again, it's Miami converting.
Yeah, just late help on the defensive side. I mean, just another breakdown for them.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
And they call an illegal screen here. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Boston Celtics. On Monday, they kick off a road trip in Washington, where they'll take on the Wizards. Then on Wednesday, they head back home to host the Indiana Pacers. Brown against Hero. Here's MP. Sinks that one from the post.
Assisted.
And now a 12-point Miami lead.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Tatum passes to Brown. Shot clock at 6. For 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
At the line for 1.
And that one misses.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
Here's Holiday. The rebound by Lowry.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Porzingis. Okay, do it, KP.
Well, this guy's got size and showing increasing strength. Kristaps Porzingis, nicely done.
And he lobs it up top. And Adebayo slams it in.
Look how explosive Bam can be. Defenses can't do anything to stop him on the alley-oop.
The Celtics have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. And Boston calls time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, he attacked the block all game and has been rewarded for it. The fundamentals that he displayed are why he got whatever he wanted out there on the floor. Hey, let's face it, the defense had no answer for him.
The Heat making a switch.
Substitution on the court.
.141 left in the final quarter. MP finds Adebayo. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Adebayo's got 8 here in this quarter.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And here's Brown for 3. And it's MP with a rebound.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Heat.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Bam Adebayo.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass. I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
To the middle. Here's Adebayo. Banked it in off the glass. And the Heat lead by 20.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Good work there as it goes.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Hero on the wing. MP outside. Pass to Adebayo. Back to MP. Butler up top. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you.
Great team win tonight. How were you guys able to operate so efficiently on offense?
Man, it's all about sharing the ball and being unselfish. You know, no one cares who scores on his team or who gets their numbers. We're all committed to winning above all else.
And it showed tonight, especially on offense. You're really finding your open man.
Thanks, Nate. Yeah, man, I've been working on my passing. You know, you can't be a one-trick pony in this league. My teammates were draining from all over the court. That makes it a lot easier for me.
Sure does. Good win.
Thank you, man.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So, welcome everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg. So here's Miami's starting group. Backcourt guards are Lowry and Hero. MP is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the small forward spot. And for Minnesota, the wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the one. And still so much, Greg, to learn about these teams. When do we get a sense of a team's true identity?
Well, not this early in the season. I'd say at least a quarter of the way through it. That's when you kind of get a sense of a squad's chemistry.
Lowry passes to MP. Drops in the layup for two.
Lowry showing you the veteran smarts there, able to sniff out when the D has overcommitted and taking advantage.
Here is Conley. He dishes it to McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. Tipped away and stolen by Butler. Now running, there comes Lowry pushing the ball up. Pass to Adebayo. Count it, good.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. 4-point game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Harrell doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Pass to Towns. He kicks to Edwards. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hero.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Just 5 to shoot. That one falls.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
And you know, what you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome of a terrific point guard and teammate. True professional in every sense of the word, on and off the floor. He plays and he teaches and mentors. I could see him, if he desired, being a really good head coach someday.
A shot by McDaniels, no good. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Adebayo. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Adebayo's got his...
Physical basketball. Adebayo has to deal with plenty of contact down low.
Outside Edwards. And the 3 off target. The Heat leading by 5. Here's Hero. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat. This their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
And it wasn't a matchup they fared well in last year, as they just couldn't figure this team out.
0-2 for them in this matchup last year. Both teams fighting every second of the way, trying to push into the playoffs in their respective conferences.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony...
The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Then it's Conley. Then there's Reed. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Lowry inside the line. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game. Timberwolves trail by 9. Conley with it. 14 points from him the last game against Toronto.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by MP. Adebayo's got his 3rd basket of the night. Conley against Lowry. Conley dishes to Towns. To the right side. 5 on the clock. Here's Alexander Walker. Money from the wing.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Towns with the steal. Here's Conley. And it's Miami with the rebound. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good, Adebayo. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
Conley, the pass to Alexander Walker. From outside, off the mark.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Hero kicks to MP. That one off the back iron and out. Timberwolves trail by 11. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Hero. Three-pointer. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Minnesota calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they... And so that brings the first half to a close. Miami ahead, up by 6. We'll see you.
36. Face your Timberwolves Youth Dance League.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys. He has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. The wingmen, it's Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with MP. And it's Lowry in at the point. So when we're talking about team identities, Greg, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place. And that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy Butler made some headlines a while back when he said he wished the NBA would allow more of the scrapping we saw in decades past. So would I. He says that would suit his game, though. Jimmy said, I want to run into people and see who falls down first, who's going to quit first. That's the style of basketball I like to play. Kevin?
Yep, you're right. And it shows, D.A., it shows. Thank you so much. Lowry against Conley. Towns dishes to McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. Knocked away. 3-on-3. Adebayo kicks to Butler. Back to Adebayo. To the paint. Here's MP. Gobert with the block.
So good at finding these spots. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
From 12 feet out. That's good from Lowry on the assist by MP. MP's got assist number 5 here tonight. To the middle. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. Trailing by 10. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Here's Towns. Shakes him. And that's 2 points on the layup. Towns has got 14 points.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period.
Conley with it. Butler covering. Clock at 6. Right side Towns. Over MP. Towns, no luck. Miami leading by 8. Here's MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists now tonight.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Minnesota calls timeout. Clark, last season, Minnesota's talent was undeniable. But the results weren't there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean,
Miami with the ball. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Lowry passes to MP. Outside for Lowry. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. Reed is out there with McDaniels, and it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Hero against Edwards. Goes up at the stripe. Here's Gobert, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Gobert's got his first basket.
Gobert so good around the rim. Had that shot back before the defense could do anything with it.
And so Miami again turning it over. Timberwolves trail by 14. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Edwards against Hero. Reed the pass to Gobert. Out to Conley. Clock at 4. Takes the 3. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside. Here's MP. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Edwards. McDaniels in the post. Defended by Butler. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I like that McDaniels was patient. Created the opportunity by not rushing and got himself to the line.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let-up in sight.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Conley kicks to Reed. It's Edwards on the wing. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all. Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Lowry against Conley. Pass to Reed to the wing on the left. Here's McDaniels, and Butler sends it back.
One of the most determined defenders you ever see, and pretty good at it as well. Butler all over that one.
Adebayo kicks to Hero. Here's MP. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 17. And there's the pass to Edwards. That one misses. Great D that time from Hero.
And, you know, this will be a big victory for them. They came out, executed their game plan, and what a huge win for the Heat.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And ever win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game.
That's the end of the game. Thank you for coming out and supporting your team. Please take care and get home safely, and we'll see you at the next event.
Great team win tonight. Very balanced offense. What was the difference for you guys?
Just trusting one another out there, you know? Making an extra pass, you know, coming together as a team. You know, this group as a collective is really coming together, and you saw the results tonight.
You were dropping dimes like Steve Nash out there. What did you see in the defense?
You know, man, I just felt like we had good matchups that we could take advantage of. My job is to get my teammates the ball in spots where they can be successful. And they clearly were this evening, man. They made your boy look good out there.
They sure did.
Happy Monday, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Good evening to all of you. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Lowry and Hero are the guard set. Bam Adebayo is out there with MP, and it's Butler in at the 3. And for the Bucks, at small and power forward, it'll be Middleton and Giannis. Pat Connaughton is out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Lopez in at the center position. And so off the tip, it's Miami. Smitty, we always talk about basketball-related issues, but off the floor, for guys on a new team in a new city, what are the real challenges there?
I think, B.A., I'm going to keep it simple. It's about your routine. If you can nail that down in your new surroundings, that's the key.
And the shot goes down.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Lowry against Lillard. Connaughton outside. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Here's MP. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And it's Lillard with the ball for Milwaukee. 4-point game. Middleton outside. Antetokounmpo against MP. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lillard. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Physical points from Lillard. No one is tougher than Dame.
One thing about the Heat, Smitty, they always seem to turn castaways into contributors.
You're right, B.A. So many undrafted players who've broken through in Miami. Credit the front office and coaching staff, finding and developing those diamonds in the rough.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Lowry from the arc. Hits a three-pointer.
Over the years, Kyle Lowry has become a volume three-point shooter. You see why with these results.
Connaughton outside. Pass to Lillard. Back to Connaughton. There's the triple. The shot no good. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And there's Hero on the assist by MP.
We see it almost nightly. Hero is underrated in terms of his ability to score inside.
Here's Lillard. The rebound by Lowry.
And maybe it's the adrenaline talking, but they're 1 for 4 to start this game. Need to settle down.
Count it.
There's the grit of Jimmy Butler. Defender all over him. Contact, and it's a bucket all the same.
Pass to Middleton. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. The Heat with the lead. Here's MP. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection. So close on the finish. I mean,
and so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. On the court for Miami here in the second. We've got Jimmy Butler. MP is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Josh Richardson, and it's Hero in at the point.
He has excellent leadership skills. Damian Lillard preaches accountability. He wants his teams to get the best and most out of each other.
Shoots. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Hero left side. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
We've seen Butler develop his passing game over the years.
Lillard passes to Crowder. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. And a look now at the Milwaukee Bucks' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they kick off a road trip in Toronto, where they'll take on the Raptors. Then on Friday, the New York Knicks come to town, kicking off a homestand for them. Well, some guys tend to shrink in big moments. Tyler Hero, not one of those guys, Steve.
He believes in himself, and this team believes in him. Whether it's a timely three, drive to the bucket, draw and dish, Tyler Hero makes winning plays.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Bam Adebayo is a defensive force. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, "He makes us different. Our team is built around his toughness and his versatility. You can count on one hand in this association how many guys can literally guard 1 through 5. And he's at the very top of that list. That's unique unto itself, Brian."
Yeah, very special, Allie. Thanks for that.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
The Bucks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Miami grabs the miss. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season.
The team they beat in round 1 of the playoffs last season. Now, those guys will be looking for some serious payback.
The Bucks shooting a poor 25% for this game so far. Butler against Middleton. Pass to Lopez. Out to the right wing. Middleton outside. Clock at 6. Now here's Lopez. Lets it fly. And it's Connaughton. That time on the assist by Lopez.
Not exactly what Coach wanted coming up the floor, but he'll take it.
MP, the pass to Butler. Over Middleton. Butler with the bucket. And the Heat lead by 14.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Middleton passes to Lopez. Connaughton against Richardson. Now here's Connaughton. Not a lot of room. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Crowder. Bryant, he's checked in for Miami. Lowry comes in for Richardson. And here's Lowry from the arc. It's hauled in by Connaughton. The Bucks have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Well, Grant, how do the Bucks put the pieces back together and make a run at another title?
Well, the hope is this new coaching staff will unlock some new wrinkles and find ways to keep their offense from stalling in the clutch.
Great size by Bobby Portis. Would love to see him block more shots, but he got all of that one.
Hero for 3. He drops it from range. Hero's got 10.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Antetokounmpo. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have... It's the Miami Heat out in front by 9.
Your Bucks, 19. The Heat, 38.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
The heavyweights for this team, Middleton and Giannis at forward. Damian Lillard out there with Pat Connaughton. And it's Lopez in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Connaughton against Hero. And teams running their offense through their star players. What's the balance there, keeping everyone else involved and engaged?
You know, B.A., that's a tricky one. You want your playmakers making plays, but your defenders and role players, they play harder when they feel involved.
And the Bucks with the possession here. They trail by 16. Antetokounmpo inside. MP's there. Basket counts. Antetokounmpo has got 8.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
And it's blocked by Butler. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. From the line, it's hauled in by the Heat. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. And he comes up with a bucket. He's got 12.
When Tyler Hero gets it going, as he has tonight, he can score in bunches.
Lillard looking around. Pass to Middleton. Over Butler. It's hauled in by the Heat. MP's got 5 rebounds in the game. Lowry, the pass to MP. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And talking about Bam Adebayo, he's a guy that loves mixing it up on defense.
Yes, B.A., and that is what turned himself into a Defensive Player of the Year candidate. Bam's high activity is really contagious on this end.
Pass to Connaughton. That one no good. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Timeout called. Milwaukee.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Miami. Leading by 12. And let's take a look at Miami. Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. Bam Adebayo is out there with MP. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. Pass to Lillard from downtown. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Takes it inside. MP rejected by Lopez.
Just an effective shot blocker. Lopez using all of that 7 feet, and he does a great job of picking his spots.
Denied by Adebayo. MP outside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. They'll pin that on Chris Middleton, and he makes a first.
Mentally and physically, Jimmy Butler's always ready to put up a fight and scrap for every bucket. He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling, and the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Lillard outside. Pass to Middleton. Over Butler, and Middleton gets it to go on the assist by Lillard.
The high basketball IQ of Damian Lillard showing up, moving the ball to the open man.
Connaughton against Hero. No good off the back of the rim. For Milwaukee, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. MP. Good D by Antetokounmpo. The Bucks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Lopez. Wide open look. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the left side wing. Here's Lowry. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And the Heat lead by 12.
I love how Kyle Lowry plays through contact. He doesn't mind getting physical at times. You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Pass to MP. Lowry outside. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Bam plays with such a high motor. Hard to match his intensity.
The Bucks have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Now Antetokounmpo. Over MP. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Over Butler. The open shot by Middleton. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. That one goes in.
Yeah, as good as anyone on the catch and shoot. Middleton deposits another J.
Time called here. The Heat decide to talk it over. And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
Just an effective weapon for them on the inside tonight. He was such a reliable option for them on offense with his muscling his way to the basket from the low block.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth.
2 minutes.
And he's going for the oop here. And finished off by Adebayo.
He's up for the challenge. Bam battling on the interior.
There's 1:54 left in the game. Antetokounmpo against MP. Giannis to the cup. It's stolen by MP. Here's Butler. Again, the Heat score.
Okay, Jimmy, he is doing his thing from mid-range. Terrific from there.
MP against Antetokounmpo. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Second shot opportunity. Oh, the streak of Giannis.
And man, does Giannis work hard on the glass. Being rewarded for his efforts right there.
Inside. Outside for Butler. Pass to MP. To the paint. Here's Lowry. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Lowry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Heat.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And one of the great parts of the NBA, you never know who's going to have a big game. It was a great night for MP.
You have to appreciate the
So no problem for Miami as they get the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith,
Convincing win for you guys tonight. What was the key to getting this victory?
One word: teamwork. That's it. You know, we've been through some peaks and valleys as a squad since the summer, but it feels like things are starting to come together. You know, guys are learning where we can be most effective, and you're seeing it translate during the game.
You're really looking to pass more than shoot tonight, huh?
Not just tonight, man. Every night. You know, my goal is to elevate my teammates. That means helping them get good looks before worrying about getting my own.
Mm-hmm. Nice game, man. Thanks.
Appreciate you.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Brooklyn Nets. At power forward, Dorian Finney-Smith. At the other forward position, Cameron Johnson. At point guard, Spencer Dinwiddie.
Welcome, everyone. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. And for Miami, the wingmen, it's Hero and Butler. Adebayo is out there with MP, and it's Lowry in at the point guard. In recent years, we have seen some unexpected teams, Richard, get off to hot starts. Why do you think that is?
Well, even if the front office is going a different direction, the players and coaches are not. Players don't care about a high draft pick. Players are out there making sure that they can be in a position to stay in this league.
And so it's the Heat getting on the board first. Dinwiddie, left side. That shot missing. Great D that time from Adebayo. Now the Heat with it. Here's Hero. Goes back up. And Adebayo with the lay-in.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Johnson outside. And Butler sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. We've played just over a minute here in the first, and he's able to get it back.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
Here's Adebayo. It's good. Adebayo's got his second bucket.
Just playing so strong down low. Adebayo knows you got to be ready for the fight inside.
GA, the three-point shooting for Miami has been the story. Sometimes they run cold like a lot of teams. Man, when they're hot, they are fun to watch.
A couple years back, Kevin, they led the league in percentage from long distance. Last season, one of the worst in that category until the playoffs, where they rediscovered that shooting touch.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
Now, here's MP. It's tipped. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Johnson outside. Back to Dinwiddie. 6 on the shot clock. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Oh, can we get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Here's Butler. Bridges with the board. The Nets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. They get a hand on it. Butler with the ball. Bridges covering. MP passes to Butler. Back to MP. Butler on the wing. Fires at the elbow. And Adebayo pulls it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. And once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
And a new group in for... Well, it was Miami winning their last game against Milwaukee. Backcourt guards are Lowry and Hero. MP is out there with Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. So that's who Miami starts the second with.
And that's what makes Lowry a great floor leader. Just unselfish in his attitude and great awareness of how to keep his teammates involved.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. His last outing, he had 8 points. Johnson, good.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And one thing about Cam Johnson, his shooting mechanics are elite.
We already know that he shoots a high percentage from 3, but he also has the height to shoot over people from out there, and that adds to the confidence.
Here's Bridges. Following the basket by Bam Adebayo. Here's Dinwiddie. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
The Heat leading by 3. Loads it up for Adebayo. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
Johnson, the pass to Dinwiddie. Kicks it out to Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Bridges. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson.
The mid-range isn't a total no-go for Bridges. He can get that dialed in.
Outside Lowry. Just his first attempt. Rebound, Brooklyn. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, I just didn't see any fire from them to want to get it back. That's just one of those games you throw away in the trash and try and forget about it.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
MP finds Hero. Traps in the tray. Hero's got 5 points so far.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Pass to Johnson. And it's MP with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
And Butler gets it to go.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Nets trail by 6. Passes it to Johnson. Nets with the new shot clock. Finney-Smith kicks to Johnson. Here's Dinwiddie in the corner. Finney-Smith with it. No good on the triple. The Heat leading by 6. And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Miami Heat have battled to deep playoff runs in recent years, and they find the strength in each other to keep fighting. Bam Adebayo says we.
And so we conclude the first half. Heat.
Miami Heat, 42. The Nets, 33.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 9 points. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Bridges. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Here's Butler. Got it. Good job in the low post. Butler's got the lead up to 9 now for the Heat.
And Butler has some insane handles. Created and just carving his way through the defense.
Dinwiddie kicks to Johnson. Here's Finney-Smith. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Finney-Smith's got 6.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
RJ, so much goes into extending an NBA playing career. What was the key for you in your long career?
Well, for me, physically, I had to start doing more things away from the game of basketball. Doing yoga, doing strength training, but also the changes mentally. I went from a 20-point-a-game scorer to a guy that was getting 3 or 4 shots a game. You have to be able to accept your role and then star in your role. And for me, I just love doing that.
On the wing, MP.
Brooklyn foul.
The Heat have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Free throw good, MP. And despite the KD-Kyrie era fizzling out, Richard, you saw this firsthand, Brooklyn proved they are a destination franchise.
Yeah, just getting KD and getting Kyrie to sign was a win for the Nets. It proved that all-stars will go to Brooklyn. Now it's about finding the right stars.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Now, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Nets trail by 8. To the left wing. Here's Watford, covered by MP. The shot by Watford, no good. Miami's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Good on the bucket. 12 points for Tyler Hero.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Johnson outside. Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
MP, no good. It's deflected. On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Watford. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight to the inside. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass.
The Heat leading by 12. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got MP. Richardson is out there with Robinson. Then it's Martin. And it's Love in at the 5, roaming the paint. Nets shooting at 51%. Really solid. Outside, Simmons. Dinwiddie outside. From 13. And the rebound goes to Martin. Miami's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Here's MP, and he makes good on the layup. 7 points for MP.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Oh, the lob for Simmons. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Robinson. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 4 assists now tonight. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Heat.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And they've also made a point to protect the rim tonight. All game long, they've been challenging or blocking shots. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Simmons against Richardson. Fires for 3. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Shoots from the right block. And it's Miami with another.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Thomas passes to Dinwiddie. The pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Dinwiddie. Here's Thomas. Miami grabs the miss. MP's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And it's time for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Nets let me know the status. He told me they diagnosed it as a sprain in his foot. Fortunately, it's not a fracture, but still nothing to take lightly. He won't play any further tonight, obviously, and will be out for quite a while. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
From 12 feet out. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's Martin on the wing. Here's MP. Second shot opportunity. Can't cash in from close range.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Heat.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely. Just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Bam Adebayo.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Spencer Dinwiddie, 2.
The free throw drops for... And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
A true basketball fan would love starting five because you
Absolutely.
get to manage the game as well as your player, plus you get experience. There's never been anything like this before.
But this is a nice way to get a feel for your My Player. Yeah, we've never had quite a mode like this in terms of My Career NBA.
Welcome, folks, and what better way to celebrate the... Now Washington starting five. Kyle Kuzma out there with Avdia. Then it's Jordan Poole. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Miami, Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. MP is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. This season's still getting up to full speed, Brent. What's been your impression of this year's rookie class?
Well, as the color commentator, BA, color me impressed. That's the kind of case for every season. I mean, so much talent out there, and the skill level of incoming players only seems to get better and better. Just a lot of force coming from Bam. That time he takes the hit and is still focused enough to score.
Pass to Avdia. Wide open. Rebound by the Heat. Their first look at this year's Washington squad.
They won the season series last year, and on paper, it looks like they should do it again.
Lowry, good.
Now Lowry not backing down, and he's making some tough ones.
Right, pass to Gafford. Here's Avdia, fires from deep. Adebayo grabs the board. Here's the break. Here's MP. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. This is hard to believe, Grant, but the Wizards haven't been to the conference finals since 1979.
It is hard to believe. I mean, they've had some fantastic players over the years. But let me tell you, these fans in my hometown are hungry for a deep playoff run.
Well, we always hear about Heat culture. How would you define it, Brent?
Well, I think what they do is just find guys who are hungry. And then they do a great job of starving you during the year. And what I mean by that is just making it competitive. You're going to earn everything you get if you're a member of the Miami Heat, and that includes playing time. Lowry with a great hesitation that time, just quick up the floor, all at his own pace.
Pass to Gafford. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Down low. The shot, no good. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's Hero. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Well, their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Pass to Gafford. Butler against Kuzma. Here's Gafford. The kick out to Poole. Avdia from outside. The rebound by Lowry. And the Heat with possession. They've gone on an 8-0 run. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Hero. Again, the Heat score.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Washington calls timeout.
And what makes Tyler Hero so dangerous, Brent, is his ability to catch fire from range.
Yeah, I would say, Grant, sometimes it's an inferno with Tyler Hero, the way he can get it going. I mean, he can rain down threes. He's got a pull-up game. He can get quickly into double digits.
The Heat making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Now here's Jones. He picked up 10 in his last game. Here's Avdia, covered by MP. Just 5 to shoot. Jones, the pass to Kispert. The Wizards with another miss. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Miami. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
Hey, guys, can we show some love to the defense in that game? They were relentless. They were dominant. It was just a great performance overall.
That last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
Washington with the ball after the basket by Miami. Muscala, the pass to Poole. To win the drought. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Here's MP, and the basket is good.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Timeout called. The Wizards. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
And the Heat with some changes. Bryant, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Kevin Love comes in.
Substitution on the court.
Well, Miami shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. And this summer, one of the Heat's own, Dwayne Wade, inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, Brent.
What an amazing big game performer Dwayne Wade was during his entire career. 13-time All-Star, 3-time champion, and he brought the organization their first title. That just says it right there. Dwayne Wade, the foundation, the rock of the Miami Heat.
We've got Josh Richardson. Bam Adebayo is out there with MP. Then there's Butler, and it's Lowry in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Jones, his shot is good.
The player gets a feel for that floater. It can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Here's MP. Misses another, just 1 of 4 from the floor. The Wizards have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Jones. The shot that time not on target. And Lowry with the defensive effort. MP, the pass to Adebayo. Over Gafford. Adebayo, no good. Well, the Wizards shooting just 21% from the floor. Here's Kispert. Butler covering. Goes up from the block. Some solid defense from Butler. And it's Miami's ball. Butler! He's too much close to the rim.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Miami Heat are a team of underdogs and overachievers. Their all-star big man, Bam Adebayo, said, quote, "We like guys like that with those stories of I got cut, this and that and the third. You know, blue-collar people that had to work for what they got. And Brian, when you play for the Heat, hard work is what keeps you on the court."
That is the truth. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. Pass to Gafford. Here's Kispert. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. It's Avdia on the wing from outside the arc. And again, Washington, no good.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you play, Grant?
You know, B.A., it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
Here's MP. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. MP's got 6.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now a timeout called by Washington. And Grant, for years, the Wizards. And so it's the Miami Heat. They have a confident 20-point lead right now.
That's the end of the first half. What a score. Your Miami Heat, 35. The Wizards, 15.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Heat. Here's who Wes Unseld Jr. is starting in the second half. DeLon Wright is out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Daniel Gafford. Then it's Deni Avdija. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. Pass to Gafford. Kuzma with the ball. It's Poole on the wing. Connects from downtown. 5 points in the game.
And just another weapon that Jordan Poole has in his offensive arsenal.
Hero, the pass to MP. And that one good. And the Heat lead by 19.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Pass to Avdija. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Wright drives it. And Lowry with the defensive effort.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Wright with the board. And Washington shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. 90 seconds into the second half now. Six to shoot. And misses it off the right side of the rim. For Miami, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. To the middle. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Here's MP. Off target with a jump hook.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Here's Poole. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
First team foul. Shooting for Washington.
That free throw good from Gafford. The Heat making a switch here. Richardson's checked in. Kispert's checked in for Washington. Jones comes in for Wright. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And for the Heat, they're shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Richardson, the pass to MP. And he makes it. MP's got 10 points in the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
If they're going to go on a run, Grant, there's no better time than right now.
You're so right, B.A. I think they definitely expected a closer game than this.
And it's in there. Kispert's got his first 2 points.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's MP. Rebound by the Wizards. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Poole, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Josh Richardson. Well, from late first-round pick to big-time scorer, the rise of Jordan Poole has been fun.
Well, he earned himself a pretty lucrative contract after a couple of years of trying to figure out what it is that he...
Substitution on the court.
Jones against Lowry. Poole outside. And with the new CBA, Brent, the league making things a little more challenging for the top-spending teams.
Yeah, B.A., is there a chance that big-market teams become a little bit more frugal? Because above that $17.5 million apron, you lose the taxpayer mid-level. You can't shop the buyout market like you used to bolster a team that just needs maybe one veteran piece to finish off a season and put themselves in better position. There's definitely some trade restrictions that are going to keep teams from having some fluidity. So it's buyer beware, and the big spenders are going to have to be a little bit more careful.
Lowry and Hero are the guard set. MP is out there with Butler, and it's Love in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Back to MP, and the layup is good.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
And Washington shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. Gafford finds Kuzma. Gafford against MP. And Gafford gets it to go on the assist from Kuzma.
Kyle Kuzma.
Kuzma's got his third assist of the night. To the inside. Here's Love. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Stick-to-itiveness. You heard that? Kevin Love just showed you what it's all about.
Tries to break his ice. And it's Jones getting it to go.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Heat.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Gafford passes to Kuzma. The 11-footer. That went off the back iron and out. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. And Washington with possession. Poole, the pass to Kuzma. No good with the triple. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Left side, Butler. Over right. A nice shot by Butler.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation. Always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And it's Gafford missing.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Was tonight playoff preview for you guys? It felt like you really took the intensity to the next level.
Yeah, it definitely had that playoff atmosphere out there. You know, the fans were hype. The other team was really bringing the defensive pressure. And we were rotating the ball looking for our shooters to get open, which they did. You know, we were really able to execute how Coach drew it up.
Yeah, it looked like you were getting more comfortable with the ball in your hands.
Yeah, I'm definitely learning the offense, you know. Learning the counters and how to respond depending on what the defense is, you know, showing me. You know, but ultimately it's a team game. We all came together to get this dub.
Sure did. Nice game.
Focus, stay locked in.
There's nothing he can't do with the ball in his hands.
3 again, Chris.
And he nails the 3.
It's getting warm in here. We turn on the HVAC. Let's get the AC running. But he'll roll. He will roll.
And that's good. And team take. That's huge. All right.
And here were the Heat coming into the building earlier on, looking as dapper as ever. Their goal, as always, protect their home court. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. In at small and power forward, it's LeBron and Vanderbilt. At the guard positions, Russell and Reeves, and it's Davis at the 5 spot. And for the Heat, the wingmen, it's Hero and Butler. Adebayo is out there with MP, and it's Lowry in at the point guard. It is still early in the season, Greg. We'd like to think we have teams figured out, but do we really?
Not at all, Kevin. This is the time period where fan bases freak out because of records. There's still a lot of identity to be found with every team.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Davis finds Vanderbilt. Outside, Russell. Shot clock at 5. Over Lowry. They get it again. Here's Davis. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Using that length, Davis turning a miss into a make. Bonus points for his team.
Left block shot on the way. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Hard last season, the Lakers making major trades, shaking up the roster, reforming their team.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, they had 4 players left from opening night. That was it. 3 major trades bringing in new talent. And that makes it difficult to find cohesion. So give L.A. a lot of credit for making that playoff run.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play, defended the shot, and then finished it off with the rebound.
Russell against Lowry. Here's Davis. 2 free throws coming up. And so Los Angeles takes the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David
A shot from earlier as the Miami team. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. MP is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the 1. And for the Grizzlies, Smart and Bane in the backcourt together. Jaren Jackson out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Tillman in at the center spot. Well, Grant, we're still early on in the season here, but you feel like you've got a good sense of these teams yet?
Absolutely no. I mean, it's too early right now to tell. Now, some teams are still kind of coming into their own, so I think we need a few more games before we get a real sense of who the contenders are this year.
Now here's Kennard. Unloads. Miami grabs the miss. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
You know, sometimes great skill can overcome a lack of intensity, but it's very rare.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. The Heat making their last shot. Butler against Kennard.